right, everybody, welcome to the show. You are here and I am in my house, and that's right. It's Saturday. That funky music means that live from Zoom USA, it's time for Come On Down. You're already here. That's right. I'm your host, Chris Duffy, and this is the safely socially distanced game show that takes place from inside of my house to inside of your house. It's a show that I thought was going to be only for a short period of time and has continued because so has social distancing. But thank you so much to everyone who is watching in Zoom. Thanks to everyone who is watching the live stream on YouTube. We have a lot of folks here for the first time, which is great. Nice to see some familiar faces. We also have a lot of first-time guests, and we also have the returning champs. We have so many people who have been here and played games before and won. If you haven't been on the show before, a couple things that you need to know. If I pull you on to play a game, it's going to like shoot you out of the Zoom and then shoot you back in as you get promoted to a panelist. It is also going to make it so that someone is saying they can't see me right now. Is that true? Okay, I think I can. Let's see, make sure this is pinned spotlight. Okay, great. Like I was saying, it's going to shoot you back out and into the show, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play some games, and we're going to find out what people know. First up, we always start with a non-competitive round, which is called, that's right, Impressive Accomplishments. So we're going to share what are impressive accomplishments that we have done this week. It can be the smallest thing, or it can be the biggest thing. So I have a kind of a somewhat of a big accomplishment this week. Actually, I have two. One is very small, which is I started to try and grow a beard, and my body successfully has pushed hairs out. So we'll see if I let it go, because every other time that I've tried to grow a beard, people have on the street said, you should not do this anymore. But now I don't see people on the street, so maybe they won't be able to say that. One time, I stopped growing a beard because I had grown what I thought was a beard. And oh, the door just opened and closing it. That's the kind of thing that happens when you're doing it in your house. Magically, doors just pop open. Thank you so much, Justin. Congratulations on my beard. Yes, the thing I was going to say is I was walking down the street and someone said, hey, Taliban. And I was like, I would prefer it not to be recognized as the Taliban. So I'm going to shave this beard. Let's see what people have. Melissa, her accomplishment was she watched Spinal Tap 2 nights in a row. That is fantastic. That is beardtastic. Thank you, Justin, for congratulating me on my beard. My dad just received his limited edition Dr. Fauci baseball card. Okay, that's a pretty big accomplishment. Fantastic. Yep, and it's true, Melissa, I will be masked, so they probably won't even see the beard. Sheena made a coffee face scrub out of famous Tim Hortons coffee. Sheena is really living up to her role as the resident Canadian on this show. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Also, yes, Sarah is correctly saying, if you're chatting, make it so that everyone can see your chat. A lot of people are just saying it to just panelists. If you send it to all panelists and attendees, then everyone will be able to see. It looks like a lot of people are actually sending it just to me. All right. And okay, my other big announcement is one that affects you all, which is that I got a job, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to be hosting a new podcast. At the beginning of quarantine, it seemed like there was no comedy jobs or entertainment jobs. And so the good news is I have this job that I'm really excited about that I think is going to be great. And I'll be able to say more about it soon. The slightly bad news is that does mean that I'm going to have regular work that I have to do. So I'm not going to be able to necessarily do this every single week. It doesn't mean that we'll never do it again, but I'm going to say that next week, it's going to be our 20th show. That's a big blowout. This was supposed to be like a 3-time thing. We're going to do the 20th show. We're going to do a big blowout, and then it will be maybe at intermittently after that, let's say for special occasions, but not an every week thing. So sorry. But, all good things must come to an end. And this has been great. And I would have never expected that we would end up with this kind of a community all over the country. We got Massachusetts, we got North Carolina, we got Brooklyn, we got Canada, we got everyone. So that's great. And I can't really say much more about the thing yet because it hasn't been announced, but I promise you I will tell you soon. And I will definitely keep you all posted. Yes. Okay. And thank you, Justin. Yes. A beard and a podcast. Oh, if that doesn't say I'm living in a basement, then what does? All right, let's move into the show. So because this is the second to last, the penultimate, next week we're going to do a big blowout, but I was figuring that it could be actually really fun for this one to do our first ever reverse show. Normally I'm in control and I play the games and I kind of know everything's going on. This time, a lot of you have been here many times. Many of you have won in the past. So we're going to reverse this where I'm going to let you try and challenge me in the games. So what I mean by that is let's go to this first one. Round one, I see, hopefully not dead people. Okay, so what this is gonna be is I'm gonna bring in one of you and the same way that we've normally been doing the like whiteboard drawing one, that game, this time we are going to do it where I don't know what you're drawing and I'm gonna try and guess. So would anyone like to, is there anyone in the attendees who would like to be a panelist and would like to play around? Let's see. You can just chat in the chat box if you'd like to play around. Otherwise, I'll bring in one of our regulars, one of our returning champions, and we'll see how they go. But basically what you're going to do is you are going to draw something and I'm going to try and guess what it is. So let's see. Okay, Melissa is nominating Steinemite. Let's see, does anyone else? Otherwise, I could always bring in returning favorite Steinemite. I know a lot of people who are tuned in right now would like to just watch. So yeah, Sheena, a lot of people nominating other people. Justin, yeah, you know what? Let's have the first person be a volunteer of their own, and then I'll let other people nominate each other. Okay, Justin, come on down. You are already here. Here we go. You're gonna pop in just a second, and let me. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Justin. How are you?
How's it going? Good, and yourself?
Good. I see that you've kind of flipped your settings, so now we're seeing you from a different angle.
Oh yeah, I'm on my phone. I started watching this on my phone in the very like spur of the moment instead of.
This is great.
Here, I'm like, yep.
Okay, so Justin, how this is going to work is I'm going to give you the whiteboard, and I'm going to give you control. Literally, I'm going to give you control of my computer.
Oh boy.
But potentially a terrible idea, and then. We are going to see, let's see, how do I give you remote control here? It doesn't seem like it wants to let me give you remote control. Can you just draw in this? I think maybe if you click annotate, it would let you. Oh
okay,
yeah.
I think I just did it.
Great. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn around. Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I should be able to. Let me just, oh yeah.
Chat, turn around so I won't be able to see the chat. In the chat, they're going to suggest something that you draw, ideally something that they see in their own rooms or that they see in your room. And then I'm going to try and guess what it is. Okay?
Of course. Yep.
So I'm going to turn around. You tell me when to turn back around when you've gotten a suggestion or when you've decided on something in your own room. Okay.
Okay. Yep. I'm watching.
This is me giving up literally all control of the show that I created. Now I have no idea what's happening. I'm just waiting for someone to choose an object that you are going to draw and then I'm going to try and guess.
Okay. Oh. Oh boy, those are some. Oh, these are some interesting choices. Okay.
So pick one and then write it on there so that they know what it is, and then erase it and then tell me to turn around.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm typing it on the board right now.
Great.
So they know what it is.
All right, and then tell me when it's real. Tell me when it is. It's deleted. Man, I have to say, nervous about giving up control like this as a person.
Okay, it is deleted.
Okay. All right. 60 seconds is on the clock. You're gonna draw. I'm gonna try and guess. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like I should warn you. The last time I used my hands for art, the instructor looked at me and said, "It's a good thing you don't want to be a heart surgeon."
Okay, well, yes, I'm glad. I'm also glad you don't want to be a heart surgeon. This is a trash can. This is a trash can with ears.
Shit.
This is a standing KitchenAid blender. This is the letter J hanging on your wall. This is it's a snake that's dreaming about poo. It's a toilet.
Oh shit! Yeah, see,
It's,
this is what I'm talking about. I've also never done this week.
Okay,
Never
it's boo. It's a ghost. It's a ghost snake. It's a tree that has like a mullet. It's it is okay. Now is this this thing over here? Is this a speech bubble that says "ubu," or is that just part of the drawing?
It's a speech
and
bubble.
that was
Shit.
time. I did not get it. What was it, Justin?
It was the ghost that was opening the door in your house.
Oh, I think I said ghost. I did say ghost.
Yeah, you said ghost, but you didn't get the door part, so I thought, I don't know.
Didn't get door part. All right, that's fair. That's very fair. All right, thank you so much, Justin. That was fantastic. We're gonna keep you here. I'm gonna bring someone in to do another round of this, and then we're gonna move on to our next game. All right, so let's bring in one more person. Okay, I think Steinemite, we heard that you have something special that we want to see. So Steinemite, I think I'm going to try and bring you in. Okay, let's see if you're willing to come on down. Steinemite, come on down. Previous returning champion Steinemite. I mean, one of the all-time greats on the show. Let's see. Yeah, Steinemite is the marketing. Steinemite created unlicensed merch and then sent me the sent me the design files, and it became licensed merch for the show. Truly impressive. Oh, looks like we're about to see Steinemite. Right now we're like, here we go. Hello. We almost hear you. We're still muted.
You hear me now?
There we go. Hi. How are you?
How you doing? Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Are you still in Philly? Where are you?
I'm in Philadelphia. I was in Cleveland, Ohio yesterday, moving my nephew back to college, and I'm in Philadelphia.
Whoa! Congratulations to your nephew. Which college?
Case Western.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was he excited to go back? Nervous? Feeling
somewhat? A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. Yeah.
Okay, so I hear we're supposed to see something. What's the what Melissa's saying? We're supposed to see a pencil holder.
Hold on one second. Let me grab.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds pretty intense, moving back on campus. I mean, it's like you want to be back, you want things to be normal, but you also want things to be safe. Scary time. I really don't know the answer for that.
So while I was on, if you can see right here on my glasses,
yes,
we were putting together furniture, and I was putting a pencil behind my ear, but it kept falling out. And we've talked about my leatherworking thing that I was doing. So
this is incredible. A double decker. I love it.
Yeah, it's a loop, and then you can put your pencil in there, or pen.
Incredible for those of us with slippery ears. It's a perfect solution.
Yeah, well, it doesn't fit my glasses because it falls off. So now
yeah, it's amazing.
I have a thing, and I'm getting used to it. There it goes.
I love it. This is the kind of thing where like it goes all of a sudden like it's being sold in Sky magazine.
Sharks. Yeah.
Everywhere.
I'm going to Shark Tank. So
pitch this Shark Tank. Justin saying that mass compatible. I love it. Amazing idea. Okay, well, listen, if you're selling those, we will put your link up and we'll get you some pre-order.
We'll talk. We'll put your new
if you want that, direct message Steinemite and you'll find that out. Okay, Steinemite, are you willing to do around here?
Sure. Well, how do you draw with? What do you?
So let me see. It should just allow you to draw. So let's see when I do this. I'm going to go and give you the whiteboard, and then I think it should just let you annotate. So let's see. Just try clicking annotate and then clicking and writing.
See, this is always so uncomfortable because all right, wait. So where does it say annotate? I don't see annotate.
I think if you are you on a computer? It should say more, and then it will allow an annotation. Oh wait, no, I'll just give you remote control. Here we go. All right, remote control. Now, if you click and move your mouse, there we go. Okay, great. I'm gonna turn around and you pick something that you see in your own house or pick something from the chat, and then tell me when I can turn back around after you've let everyone know what you picked.
Just an object, right, Chris? I just pick an object?
You pick an object, pick something that someone's saying in the chat, or you pick one of your own, and then you write it down so everyone can see what you picked, but then delete it, and then I'll go.
Copy. Okay.
And Steinmeier is truly an impressive, not just leather worker, but a graphic designer. Steinmeier made the mugs that and helped me design the totes, which I will show you in a little bit, but are absolutely hilarious and completely the work of Steinmeier. So we know that for this round we have a true artist here.
All right, I think we're set.
Okay, is it deleted? I can turn around and safely?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay, great. All right, your time begins in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, is it glasses?
Yes, it's glass.
Wow, yes, look at how fast we got that. Under 10 seconds. Steinmeier, I knew you were you are the artist that we were all looking for. This is beautiful.
Hey, Chris, thank you for doing this. This has been really fun watching you do this this show. So I'm excited for the podcast, but thanks again for doing these things.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for designing the stuff and for coming and watching it. It's great.
Stop. They're your designs. We just put it on a mug.
Okay, I'm gonna put you mute and take you out for a second so we can move on to one of my favorite recurring segments, one of everyone's favorite recurring segments. That's right, Sheena from Canada is going to share bunny facts with us. She has a giant pet rabbit and she shares facts about bunnies. It's a recurring segment that I did not design. It organically arose. Who could have ever predicted that this would have been a part of my life for the past 20 weeks. Okay, let's bring in Sheena and her bunny facts. Come on down, Sheena. You are already here. All right. Sheena's coming in. Get ready. Sheena, I'm asking you to unmute. I'm asking you to share video. And there we go. I think, hello, hi. All right, Sheena, I'm gonna let you go full screen. You take it over.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. So I have to say, I love your new scruff beard thing, Chris. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And
thank you.
I love it. I love it. Congrats on your new job. But I'm also going to be sending an email after, a pleading email. But I'll get into that after because you know how much I love this. I love this show.
I really consider special bunny-based events.
Okay, well but I have maybe a proposal of like maybe different times, you know, because like the show that you've put together has been just so amazing. You've gotten people all over your country and well, Canada, yay, to get together. And I know it definitely puts smiles on people's faces as well. And definitely mine. I enjoy coming out to it every week. I always have. And it's just what you've done for us has been absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to be sending a pleading email out after.
Yeah, a very small, kind-hearted cult.
So, and I have to say, my aunt is on YouTube right now, and she's watching your show live. So,
hey,
hello,
Auntie.
Aunt.
We've gotten Canadian grandma, now we have Canadian aunt. And now,
yes.
Bunny fact.
So today's fun fact is about rabbits' eyes. So they have, believe it or not, they have limited color vision. It doesn't mean they are colorblind. It does not mean they only see black and white, but they preferably only really technically see green and blue. And they can perceive different colors of greens and blues. And yeah, that's how they pretty much see is green and blue. Who would have thought?
I would have never known that. Green and blue, that's the colors that bunnies see. Listen, you learned something new about bunnies. The depth of bunny facts that we've had on this show is truly amazing. Sheena, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And yes, thank you again so much for everything. And like I said, I'm still sending that pleading email.
Listen, I can't stop you from sending an email. Thank you so much. And we're going to move right along now. Quick plug. So obviously, you know, this show is free. It costs $0. You just click the link. But if you think that it was worth money, I would strongly encourage you to donate whatever you think is a fair ticket price to the National Queer and Trans Therapists of Color Network. having a fun game, being able to laugh and relax and learn about monies, that's a fun mental health break for a lot of us. Let's make sure that everyone has access to mental health care. So you can donate to that great organization here at nqttcn.com. And I'll put this back up at the end as well, so you can find another link to it there. All right, without further ado now, let's move into round 2, stockpile. So here's how stockpile works. Normally on stockpile, I would ask someone to get as many of one thing as they could on camera. So a category like snack foods or costumes or hats or pants or, you know, whatever you want, sports equipment. That is something I would normally ask our panelists to do. However, this time, because we're doing a reverse show this week, I am going to get you all to give me a category in the chat, and I am going to tell you what it is, and then I'm going to give myself 1 minute, and I'm going to get as many things as I can. And I'm not going to pick the category that's easiest for me. I promise. I'm just going to do them the first time that I see something that I think technically counts as a category. So in the chat, what do you think what do you want to see how many I can assemble in 60 seconds? In the past, we've done alcohol, we've done snacks, we've done pants. Okay, I see health and beauty aids, I see knickknacks, and I see fruits. Okay, I mean, let's just say I'm gonna do all 3 of the first 3. So health and beauty aids, knickknacks, and fruits. Okay, fruits. We're gonna start with fruits. We're gonna go in reverse order. So fruits. We're gonna give 1 minute. I'm putting it up here. 1 minute, and I'm starting, and it's gonna take me, I'm gonna have to run out of the room and go. Okay, fruits. Okay, fruits, here we go. All right, how much time do I have? Okay, 30 seconds. We got a grapefruit. We got an orange. Actually, this is a grapefruit. This is an orange. We got cherries. We got a fig that I grew on a tree here. We got a mango, and we got, we got this weird, like a blue tomato that I grew that's called a blue beauty tomato. Okay, that's pretty good. I feel proud about how many fruits I was able to assemble. And yes, fruits do count. Okay, timer, that's up. Incredible if I never came back. Actually, imagine if that is how the show ended. I was just like, what do you want me to find? And I just ran out and never came back. That would be like kind of a classic Good Will Hunting style ending. Like, I just want to wake up one day and you're gone. You never come back. You went to see about a girl. Yeah, maybe that's how we'll end it. Next week, it'll be, you love the shirts. Did you not know that I was wearing shirts? I've been wearing shirts every week. This is the first week that I haven't worn a tie, but every week I've been wearing shorts and no shoes. All right, let's see. Fig, yeah, I grew this fig. Okay, let's see what was the next one. Okay, I knew you wore shorts. Okay, we have, oh, well, Joe Wang says heavyweights. You know, Joe, I think this may be your first time here, or certainly it's one of your first times commenting. I want to give you, I want to recognize you, so I want to make sure that we maybe choose your category. Let's say I'm going to go with, heavyweights, and I'm going to give myself 1 minute, and the time starts now. Okay, we got 5 pounds. We got 8 pounds. We got 1 pound, little baby weight, 1 pound. We got a 2 pounder and we got a 3 pounder. That's right. Are they heavyweights? No, but they're heavy to some. So that would be my response to heavyweights. That's what I got for you. That's the heaviest weights I can possibly bring. And also a bonus, a little balance board. A little balance board that I sometimes use to also exercise. Okay, there you go. First time I've ever hosted while balancing on an unstable platform. Okay, I think that this is pretty good. Is this a freaking Bally's gym? You're right, it is actually. And last one. I can't tell, is this the most fun segment or is this just fun for me because I'm running out of the room and literally there's nothing happening for you to watch for like 20 seconds. So we're going to do one last one, which was, I believe the last one that was, actually, you know what, let's just get a new one because I can't scroll all the way back up in the chat. One last one, first one that I see, we're gonna do it. Put a category that you wanna see me assemble in 60 seconds. Edible arrangements, sorry, I can't do it. Strands of hair, so many strands of hair. Knickknacks, I see knickknacks again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, knickknacks, here we go. Where are knickknacks? Okay, I'm not sure that this meets the definition of knickknacks, but we're gonna see because I did it in 20 seconds. So here we go. We got a little guy. This is a little guy. We got an even littler guy. These are both from the TV show that I worked on, Problem Areas. A very exclusive knickknack merchandise. Problem Areas on HBO, free to watch on YouTube now. Also, here from the opposite end of my career, this is, you know, that is like a thing that was paid and you know, on television. This is my favorite knickknack. This is a bouquet of spoons because I used to do a show called You Get a Spoon where I talked about how much I love this one spoon. And I thought the company was based in Sweden. Their name was Tavolo. So I was like, that's a Swedish company. But then I did the show once at a small theater in Seattle. And it turns out that Tavolo is a small company based in Seattle. And like all of the employees came and they brought me a bouquet of spoons backstage and were like, never stop telling people you love our spoon. And it was the single greatest accomplishment of my comedy career. So there you go. That is my knickknack collection. And what could be a better follow-up to knickknacks, truly, than going to one of the best audience segments that we've ever had, the longest running audience segment. And no offense to Bun Facts. Bun Facts is incredible, but this is the only longer running audience segment, which is Melissa's Craft Corner. So we are going to see the queen of knickknacks. Melissa, come on down. You are already here. Melissa, I'm going to let you take over. Here we go. Listen, Melissa, she has a box person puppet. She has all sorts of different hairdos for this box person. You're going to be so impressed. Here we go. Melissa, take it away. You're going full screen.
Hi. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Well, before I show my crafts, last week, one of the things Matt wanted to see from Sheena was a trophy that was not from childhood. And I was in the Poconos. I couldn't show it. So I'm showing mine now. I wasn't asked, but I'm gonna show it anyway. I got this in February 2015. There was a off. It was real off-Broadway show about bad dancing. And I won the Bad Dancing World Championships Worst Bad Dancer on February 7th.
Wow, that is a prize. That is an incredible prize to have won.
It was great. So I just want to show that. And this week from the TikTok, I found out that teenagers call hot dogs glizzies. So like one hot dog is a glizzy, multiple is glizzies. And I told my nephew, he was impressed and horrified, right? But then he told me, because think about glizzy, the I is like a hot dog. He came up with the idea of having glazzy be slang for hamburger because the O is like a hamburger. And in honor of my nephew, I made this tissue paper glazzy.
Oh, wow.
Let's get that word into, like Frunk, like let's get that going. Like
let's get glazzy going. That is an impressive false hamburger.
Thank you. I was stressed about it, but I was pleased with, and look, oh, sesame bun. Also, this is a box person that we've seen this hairdo before.
Yes. Strong, a cider, the alcoholic cider.
That's right. But going with my nephew's theme, he thought that it should go this way.
Oh, yes. I like that. Kind of a bun situation.
And I have more box person hair, but I'm going to wait for the blowout shot.
Okay, save it. Save it for the big finale. I love it. Thank you so much, Melissa. That was great.
Thanks.
All right. Wow. I mean, glazzies and glizzies, I feel like a great example of things where a teen says it and it's either so true or they're just absolutely making something up that's an obvious lie. I believe that Melissa is right and there really is, but I'm like, how is that possible? Why did they need a new word for hot dog? And also glizzy. It just seems like that, this is me being an old person. This is why I'll never be on the TikTok, never be a famous person on TikTok, except that I was, well, we've talked about this before, but I did make one video that went viral on TikTok, which was just me saying, I am too old for TikTok. I don't have any friends on here, and then crying. And then everyone responded being like, you're not too old for TikTok. I'm a grandma and I'm on TikTok. It was incredible. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. The glizzy gladiators is what they say. Love it. As Phil says, that's a high art glazzy. Wow. This was a really spectacular edition of this show. I have had no control over it and I loved it. Let me show you some of Steinimite's work here. This is the merch that Steinimite helped us create. The tote bag that says on one side, the logo, and on the other side says, I live for the frunk. That's right, the genre of music that is free funk music, royalty-free funk. And then there's also the mug, which Melissa has a version of, Steinimite made for her. If you want, you can buy one of your very own. These are extremely limited editions at Zazzle.com. That's also up on my website, chrisduffy.com. This is like, I want to be clear, as I've said every time. I make almost no money off these. So this is exclusively if you really feel like you want to support Zazzle or you really want one of these things. And let's now go on to the final challenge. So I think that actually we're going to skip the final challenge because it doesn't make sense when it's just one person. And instead, I'm just going to say thank you so much for all of you watching. This was a really fun one for me to have it be a reverse show today. And next week, we are going to do the final edition of Come On Down. So next week, that is the final chance, show 20. Come on down, bring your friends. We're gonna have a big blowout. I'm gonna have a bunch of our best ever panelists come on back as returning champions. And we're gonna have some celebrity guests and it's gonna be really fun. Thanks for doing this one as the reverse one and have a great day. Stay safe out there and I will see you all again sometime soon. Enjoy your glizzies and your glazzies.